Welcome back to my channel once again. Today, let us see what lies beneath 6 cube and 9 cube. Why I am saying this is yesterday we have covered until 6 cube, meaning the 14 squares that the lokas or talas as we call in Sanskrit exist within this 6 cube. So what happens between 6 cube and 16 cube? That we didn't discuss. So now let us see this 15 square is equal to 225. It is slightly above 6 cube and 15, as I always tell you, I denote these by English letters. The English letters from A to Z or Z are the ones which exist in Yaldabaoth's world. Not exactly Yaldabaoth's world, because Yaldabaoth's world is basically this one. The Orphic egg is just between 1 square to 14 square is Orphic egg, the Yaldabaoth's world. But above that, from Yaldabaoth to Orion Queen, let us say, we call it the Ka. Ka is Khaa is the basically what is known as the popularly known as the dark matter, dark energy, dark matter that exists between 6 cube and 9 cube. Why we call it dark matter? Because here we have this guy, Orphic egg, and somewhere here, as I always show you, I'll show you once again. Here, the sun is there. The sun's light extends till Saturn only. At the Saturn, we have a gate, stargate, you can say, beyond which the sun is not felt. So, I have even earlier shown you the equation that up to Saturn, the energy is equal only up to Saturn. Sun can completely control only till Saturn. So I'll try to show you the relevant equation. Maybe I may not have it here, but I will just orally explain what it means. Okay, so till Saturn, if you take the total of the energies, individual energies of the planets, that is Mercury is 2, Venus is 6, Earth is 10, like that, if you add up till Saturn, you will get the number 100. Okay, so 100 is what is 100? 100 can be expressed as the sum of 4 cubes. 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube, 4 cube. Meaning 4 cube is 64, 3 cube is 27, 2 cube is 8, 1 cube is 1. So if you take total of these 4 cubes, it will come to 100. So these 4 elements, natural elements or bhutas or whatever you call them, Though those bhutas are able to contain and control the domain till Saturn only. So after Saturn, what happens? So here 6 cube is formed. From 6 cube to 9 cube, that is after Saturn, this is what we have these many entities. Till where I listed only 28 squares. Why? There's a reason for that. Because if you take squares and the cubes, so there are some squares included below this cube. So till 26 squared, they are contained below 9 cube or the Orion queen or whatever we call her, that 9 cube. Till 9 cube, there are 26 squares. So how does it basically physically apply to us? Let us see. Here, this is the 6 cube, meaning 14 squared. Here till here we have 14 squared. From this is 15 squared, and till from 15 squared to 26 squared are included in the 9 cube. So what we call the pole star is 26 squared. 26 squared is the pole star. So what is the shape of this universe, as we can call it? Why we can call it universe is U is actually 21 squared. Let me show you here. U is the 21st letter. So this is U. And below this, so in the 6 cube, highest one is N14. So U, N, and the lower one is I. I in the sense, I is the 9th letter. So till Mars, let us say, from the Ka, the Orion queen, meaning here there is one stargate and here there is another stargate, 9 to 11. This is 10th and 9 to 11th. The 11th one will be the actual heaven. So till here, from 6 cube to 9 cube, it is what is known as space. And there are so many constellations, galaxies between 6 cube and 9 cube. So when we say this is universe, that is why we call this universe. 21 is U, N is 14, I is 9. That is Mars. So till Mars, this is a separate world in which we are living, meaning this is the Earth's atmosphere, you can say, ionosphere, till ionosphere. So this is UNI, universe, in the sense this whatever we are right now calling universe is between 21 squared and 9 squared. This is of course our own very own atmosphere. So this is the universe we are seeing. Though the bubble is in till 6 cube only, Beyond 6 cube, of course, there is e- even more constellations, more galaxies here between 6 cube and 9 cube. What all we are told in the what do you call the Hindu Puranas or Christian mythology, Christian canonical texts, whatever galaxies are referred to, they lie between 6 cube to 9 cube because here the domain of Ka or the Orion Queen ends. So from here to here, you can say this is the Orion kingdom. So all these Aldebarans, what do you call the uh, Big Dipper, the Ursa Major, Ursa Minor, Sirius A, B, C star, Sirius constellation, Ursa constellation, and then you have the Taurus sphere is somewhere here, and so all these constellations are basically between 6 cube to 9 cube. And if you observe, I included Y also here. Why I included Y? You can as well now call it, if you take from Y, you can say YUNI, uni. The other uni, the pronunciation doesn't change, but the the actually the what do you call archons included change. In the sense, the highest archon here is Y. Y is 25 squared. And through this, from Y to I, this is the universe we are seeing. So what is the difference between uni and I? This one, uni ends at 21 squared itself. U ends here, the universe. The regular universe that starts with U ends here, whereas it extends till 25 square above 8 cube. So between 8 cube and 9 cube, the Y is there. So till here, it is the, you can call it literally the universe. Universe in the sense YU and I verse. That is the universe. And of course, even above Y, we have the pole star. That is 26 square is called the Dhruva Nakshatra in Sanskrit. So this Dhruva Nakshatra or the pole star as we generally know it as is Polaris is 26 squared. So this 26 squared is somewhere here, and these planets, and you can I haven't explained about the constellations. So the 6 cube is here, this till here, from here to here, that is a 6 cube or the Orphic egg. And this around this Orphic egg or 6 cube, we have the regular 12 constellations or around it within universe. Within which universe? YUNI, not UNI. UNI ends at 21. So these constellations are not included in the uni 21 itself. If you go till 25, you have 12 constellations, the majestic 12. Remember the majestic 12? Majestic 12 was the name of the project into which all the top Nazi scientists from World War II were employed, taken to America, and they the project into which they were uh, what do you call appointed was called the Majestic 12. So this is the Majestic 12. These are the Majestic 12 constellations. From those 12 constellations, I have even earlier, I have explained about the swastika, I think, yeah, here. So here, this is the regular sun. We have a black sun 9 cube, I told you, and we have another white sun. Actually, there is a white sun is missing here. There is a 12 cube also. Between 9 cube and 16 cube, there is a white sun also, kind of sun. Because I always explain at the 12th level itself, you get 4096, meaning 16 cube. So this guy, there is one more sun missing here, the white sun. So 9 cube, after the black sun 9 cube, there is a 12 cube, and after that we have the 16 cube. So basically that 12 cube here, even here I forgot to mention 12 cube, but of course I always explain about 12 cube. 12 cube, the whole thing, this whole thing till 26 squared is within 9 cube, whereas the constellations, 12 constellations are basically surround the 9 cube. Okay, so this even pole star is within this, that obviously, because you see here we have even pole star is within 9 cube. So that means obviously this circle, the zodiacal circle, extends beyond 26 squared. I'm sorry, but I should have included 26 squared below the zodiac sign. So the 9 cube here is the black sun, and of course there is the white sun, rather 12 cube. That 12 cube is the zodiac signs. The 12 zodiac signs are together, their energy basically supplies energy to 9 cube, and of course within 9 cube we have the universe as we see it. That is the universe we are seeing. So you can imagine the size of the real universe. This is just part of the real universe. Even 16 cube is not the end of the universe. There are many more suns like that, bigger, and so it goes on and on like that. But if you look at the size of the 6 cube, this much, as against this at least the known universe to us is around, this is you can fit, basically I will show you the calculation there. If you take basically 16 cube is 4096 divided by 6 cube, 18 such worlds, minimum of such 18 such worlds can be fit into 6 cube itself, 16 cube itself. But on the other hand, if you take the whole total of 24 cubes, and if you take divide it with 6 cube, 64 such cubes, 64 such cubes can be fit into 24 cube. So this whole thing is 24 cube, right? How did we get 24 cube? 12 cube plus 16 cube plus 20 cube. There is 20 cube. There will be 20 cube also here. So if you take the fourth world, fourth confederation, whatever you call it. So if you take this 24 cube and compare this 6 cube with 24 cube, there can be 64 such 6 cubes can be squeezed into this 24 cube. So you imagine how, from that you can imagine how insignificant we are in the universe, but yet we have such bloated egos that we think we can take on 16 cube, how small we are as compared to this world. Yet this temerity, if not for anything else, we should appreciate this guy, this Yalavad guy, for his temerity. He's so, what do you call, rebellious and overconfident that he thinks this is, with this 6 cube he can take on the heaven 16 cube. So it's ridiculous if you really know what it means when he says Enki wants to convert this whole 6 cube into a singularity, in the sense that is the original plan. He plans to make cyborgs of all human beings and use this force of these cyborgs to basically fight the heaven and win over the heaven. He wants to take over this world. And see, look at his size. This is his size. And he wants to take over this bigger world. So we should know our capacity, limits, our capability, and take up projects which we can successfully execute. Otherwise, what we call in software, if there is no plan, if you fail to plan, rather, if you plan to plan will definitely fail. I will repeat it. If you fail to plan will definitely fail. Meaning, if you don't realize your limitations, your capability, and your ability limitations, then whatever plan you come up with, that will definitely fail. That is what is ultimately going to happen if this guy tries to take over this world. So I hope I have explained things, new things to you today. I hope, and I hope you will put your knowledge, new knowledge, to good use. And basically, there is a poem in one of the very good moral poems called the Bhartruhari Niti Shataka, in which he says, I used to think I know everything, but after listening to the knowledgeable people discussing things in higher plane, I realized that I don't know anything. And when that happened, I felt the way one would feel after getting well after being sick for so long. Let's say you had a fever, it lasted for a month or so. You were so debilitated, you were so weak, you were feeling miserable during that time. And at the end of the 1 month, you got rid of the fever. And how relieved you will feel then. That is the feeling I got when I listened to the knowledgeable people. So I don't know how many could understand what I told just now. What I mean is, we should not think we know everything. That egotism is bad for aham, as we call it in Sanskrit, is not good for health. When I say health, it is not just health of the body, physical body. I say it is the health of the soul. Soul is the entity that holds your body together. So, if your soul is not good, your body will automatically fail. So, you should never have that ego that I know everything, I am the God. You should compare yourselves to higher ups, better people, people who are in higher dimensions. Compare yourself with them, and then you will automatically realize that I am an insignificant insect before this guy. I mean, knowledge wise. So, this, when you plan to, what do you call, take some other higher race or civilization head on, I mean, in war, you should realize how much insignificant you are as compared to them. If you think for 6 cube, you think I am the mightiest, then what should these guys, 24 cube guys, think? There are 64 times to this. Their strength is 64 times that of 6 cube. See? So with that, I want to conclude this video. I hope you learned the meaning of the so-called universe that we all the time use. This is the universe. YUNI is higher, and the lower one is UNI, that is 21, 14, 19. So our universe literally ends at 26 square 26. So that is why all these planets, suns, and all this stuff, Earth is in the center of this, and these planets and sun and moon revolve around the Earth in this bubble. This is a bubble. Okay, since he was a bubble boy, he created a bubble for us. So anyway, thank you very much for watching the video. Let us meet some other time.